When did you have to fight fire with fire? When the airline lost my luggage with $8,000 worth of camera equipment and refused to pay up. After noticing that my camera was missing, the first thing I did was contact the gate agent. She assured me that they would find my luggage and return it back to me. And then a week later, I got an email saying my claim was denied. I called them back and told them I'd bought their premium protection plan for $180. So if they couldn't find my luggage, then they needed to pay me back. The lady on the phone said, "Sir, you have insufficient evidence, so your claim is being denied." I asked what was insufficient, since I'd given them receipts, photos, and the whole nice yards. "Sir, your items exceed maximum liability. There's nothing I can do." "No, your website clearly states the protection plan covers items up to $10,000. Actually, sir, coverage doesn't apply to electronics." "Yes, it does. Here's a screenshot of your rules on your website." Actually, sir, you can't prove that the items were in the bag. Your claim is denied." I was starting to get pissed off, so I called for a supervisor. And this guy has the balls to say to me, "Look, man, we rarely pay out claims larger than $2,000, so you should probably give up." Give up? Oh, hell no. I wasn't going to give up. In fact, I was about to do the quite opposite. I went to look at their terms and conditions and found something interesting. First-class tickets were fully refundable up to 24 hours after check-in opened. The plan practically formed itself inside my head. I called them immediately. "Hi, I need 8 first-class seats to Tokyo for Wednesday." "All 8 seats? Must be a corporate event." "Sure, let's say that." The next afternoon, exactly 23 hours before departure, I called back. "I need to cancel those 8 tickets I booked yesterday." "All of them?" "Yes, no problem. Fully refunded." A few minutes later, I called again. 8 first-class seats to Tokyo for Friday, please." "Sir, didn't you just cancel?" "Different dates. I'm very indecisive." Boom, canceled again. After 2 weeks of doing this, the pattern was obvious. "Mr. Jackson, I see you're booking and canceling the same route daily." "Yes, I am. Great refund policy you have. But sir, you're blocking our entire cabin. These seats usually sell last minute. We're losing revenue because of you." "Oh, really? That's interesting. I had no idea. Anyway, 8 seats to Tokyo, please." Week 2, I added LA to London. Same dance. This time, the reservation manager called me directly. "Mr. Jackson, what exactly are you doing?" "Using your services as a valued customer. You're deliberately blocking revenue seats." "Prove it. We can see the pattern." "Patterns aren't illegal. Neither is using your refund policy. But this is clearly malicious. So is denying legitimate claims." "Pay my $8,000. This stops today." "I can't do that." "Then I won't stop booking." After a whole month of blocking their entire first-class cabin revenue, the director of revenue management called me and started screaming, "You're costing us hundreds of thousands weekly. Our business travelers are flying Delta and United instead." Sounds like an expensive problem. Not as expensive as $8,000 though. "This is extortion. This is your refund policy. I'm following every rule. The CEO is asking about you personally." "Good. Tell him I said hi and that I want my 8 grand. The next day, my phone rang and I knew this was it. They'd finally sent someone who could actually make decisions. "Mr. Jackson, I'm Richard Hartley, Senior Vice President of Customer Relations." His voice was tight, like he'd been practicing this call in the mirror. "Do you know you've cost us $1.8 million in 6 weeks?" "No, you cost yourselves that by stealing my 8,000. There was a long pause. I could hear papers shuffling. Probably my file. Probably screenshots of every single booking. "What you're doing is illegal." "By which law?" "Tell me which specific statute I'm violating." Dead silence, because we both knew I wasn't breaking any rules. That's what made it so beautiful. "Look, what's it going to take to end this?" His voice cracked a little. $8,000 for my equipment. $180 for your useless protection plan. $8,180 in total. That's it? That's all I've ever wanted." He breathed heavy into the phone. I could picture him doing the math. They were losing $300,000 a week. This was costing them exponentially more than just paying my claim. But they dug in so deep, someone had to be the adult and admit they were wrong. "You'll have a check tomorrow. Overnight delivery." "Smart decision, Richard. In 20 years, nobody's ever effed us this hard using our own policies. Maybe you'll learn to pay people what you owe them." The check arrived the next morning, and they sent me $20,000 plus an apology letter along with a lifetime ban. I guess when you bring a huge company down to its knees, they don't want to walk away empty-handed.